So, I was going to say that my kids aren't here tonight, but unfortunately one of them is. But generally, even when they're not there, they kind of follow me around. Like this Greek tragic chorus. Singing, "He's not funny, he's my father. His nose is long, with many a winding turn." So, who actually here can honestly put up their hand and say they think their parents are funny? Wow. One person? One? Two people. Two people. That's not a bloody lot of people, really, is it? So what is going on with that? Except for these two people here, which I'll get to later. There's obviously something kind of right about that. Like there's something natural about finding your parents not funny. Because if you don't, then what happens is you end up like Woody Allen's daughter, who thought he was so funny she married him. I'm not saying anything about you guys. Really, my parents, not funny. Not funny, tragic. Really? My dad, Eddie, a good Arab is a dead Arab. Funny, huh? Yes. Very funny. We can all tell what sort of audience we have here. Huh? Mistake or brilliant joke. Huh? Fantastic. My dad. Born in Palestine in 1936, David Klein. David the Small. And he was a skinny, sickly London kid. And he used to play with the Arab kids from the neighbouring villages, ride donkeys with them, make butter with them back in their houses. But then at night, he'd be hiding in a trench while his dad would patrol the area on horseback. By the age of 18, after gorging himself on cheese and milk and meat and pumping lots of iron, he developed that barrel chest, that cowlick hairdo, those Roger Moore sideburns, and that irresistible smile. And he joined the Israeli army, the first Israeli army in thousands of years. And he was sitting around with his army mates looking at their army identity cards. And he looks at his, and his card described his body type as Tamir, which means big and strong. Tamir? Huh? Tamir? Okay. Like a quick, clean slice of a machete blade, he cut himself free from all the past generations of clones. Come on! I am Tamir. David Tamir. You see, short is fun. It's just fucking fun. You know what I mean? You're short and you get in trouble and people bully you and you've got to be smart, you've got to be quick, you've got to use wisecracks, you've got to use your mind, you've got to be ingenious. If you want to get that thing up there, you've got to, you know, work out some kind of funny, weird way to sort of, to get it, right? But if you're tall, you know, no one's bullying you, there's no real challenges, and, you know, you just kind of, take stuff off the shelves and it's not fucking funny at all. So, he's not funny, he is tall. Things were going pretty well for me at school. You know, I was short and I was short and I was bullied and I was kind of sensitive and sort of sadly kind of poetic. I was an observer. You know, a bit of the class clown, and you know, pretty good. And I was into Groucho Marx, so I would, you know, memorize everything from Groucho Marx. And he, you know, romanced these enormously tall women. He was really short, and when you romance an enormously tall woman that's much taller than you, it's bloody funny. And then Hello? I must be going. I came to say I cannot stay. I must be going. I'm glad I came, but just the same, I must be going. Lala. Excuse me. Yeah, you're with the scarf. Stupid. Over there. You see my watch? You see my watch anywhere? It's a beautiful Swiss watch. It's missing. I don't know where it is. You got it? You got it? We got my watch. It's funny, really, isn't it? My watch wasn't even going, and now it's gone. But then suddenly in my 17th year, I started to grow. And grow. And grow till I was the tallest kid in my whole year. It was like the name change to Tamir had magically worked the growth plates, injecting some energy into the growth plates and was just pushing me skyward, making me incredibly not funny. Tamir. Which brings me to the third major obstacle, stopping me from being a stand-up comedian from a very young age. See, ethnicity. I'm Jewish Australian, but I've got Israeli parentage. You see, Jewish is funny. Right? How many world-famous Jewish comedians are there? And the list is a mile long. Funny. Israeli? We have tragic over here. But just to summarise, not so funny. Can anyone in the room name one world-famous Israeli comedian? In the corner there?
Your father.
Netanyahu? Netanyahu? We have one vote for Netanyahu and one vote for my father. You see, Israeli is a bit, you know, dark. It's a bit complex. Huh? It's a bit, you know, flawed, a bit angry, a bit unhappy. You know, it's a bit, you know, Mossad. It's a bit, you know, disproportionate oppression. It's not so funny. See, it's a bit different. Jews for millennia in the diaspora have been the outsiders, and they just, you know, had to get by. They had to kind of ingratiate themselves. They had to make people laugh, to kind of like them and avoid a pogrom and avoid expulsion to somewhere, anywhere. So, you know, I went to the country club the other day, and I wanted to go for a swim in the swimming pool. You know, I love swimming in the swimming pool, and I put my trunks on, and I walked up to the guy, the security guard, and I said, you know, good morning, how are you? How are you? And then he pointed to this sign, and it said, no Jews allowed in the pool. And I said, oh, really? Huh. You know, what if I just go in up to my waist? I'm only half Jewish. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He ain't funny. He's Israeli. So even diaspora Jews find Israelis kind of weird. You know, like this weird exotic animal, almost like sort of not Jewish or just where have they come from? You know, like you would think after 2,000 years of praying and suffering and Tzion, let's go back to the homeland, that once it was there, 60 years ago, packed the bags and, you know, millions of people just burst through the borders. No one's really rushing to get in, are they? Nobody here anyway. So why is that? Yeah, business, family, yeah, you got all those rationalizations, but we know why. Because there's too many fucking Israelis there, huh? That's why you don't want to come. I'm Maniakim, I know you. And when you come to Israel, we tell you what you fucking want here. What are you doing here? What the fuck do you want to be in Israel, huh? Get back where you come from. That is inhibited by kind of humorous expression. Marriage. Yeah? Yeah, I mean, there's a few snickers, but we know that marriage is not fun. Right? Now, being single, that's bloody fun. Right? Single is funny. It's pressured, it's unpredictable. Anything can happen. Where you're going to go, the journey, the this, the that. Oh my God. And every single romantic comedy that we see, we're addicted to seeing these two people overcome these obstacles and then get married at a wedding at the end of the film. And we don't give a shit what happens afterwards. Nothing. Because we know that whatever happens afterwards is not funny. It's kind of weird. But I mean, we've been through a lot together, really. We've shared a lot of conversations. I've dropped it a few times, you know, it's got scratches on it, and you know, it works really hard for me every day, and it gets depleted, and then at night I recharge it, and then it starts again the next day, and you know, it's got a patina on it, like a patina of kind of like earwax and, you know, life and, I don't know, dust. It's like my, you know, it's like not like your BlackBerry or yours, it's like my BlackBerry. You know, so why should I check it out? Yeah. But, Mr. Tamir, you really need to upgrade your BlackBerry. So he's telling me I need to upgrade. The self-help books that I read, they say I deserve it. You know, I deserve new things. I deserve, you know, I deserve it. I'm a good guy. I'm okay. I mean, I deserve, you know, a new car. I deserve an upgraded BlackBerry. So I just go, let's get one. Why not? Mr. Rudd is telling me that it's my duty to get a new BlackBerry because, you know, it will, you know, stimulate and deodorate and, you know, GFC and KFC and STD and, you know, the whole thing, all those acronyms, which also be kind of comfortable, like people do with their middle names. You know, you have the letter because people are scared to reveal their middle name. Like, what's yours, for example? Sorry, I mean Jane. I mean, you know, it's a beautiful name. You know, it's nice. It's nice. So, you know what? I decided to myself that if I really want to be funny, I could cut my legs off. I could change my name back to Klein. I could get a divorce and disown my kids. Give all my money to charity. Or I could just hold on to that BlackBerry a bit longer. Which I think I'm going to try to do. And see how funny I can be. So, you're all perverts, basically. Some people are laughing because they know. Because you've basically just witnessed the breaking in of a 48-year-old family virgin. And I want to thank you for that. And, hello? I must be going. I came to say I cannot stay, I must be going. I'll stay a week or two, I'll stay the summer through. But I am telling you, I must be going.